Right, so we're on page Kufay Gimel. It says like this. I'm just to read a light print. Or the lower print. He may lamala b'drash rishon b'drash sheni. V'aron tam el hiyos hayom hazecha b'dikra yom tov. V'sham be'arnu ki lihiyos sheb'shavua harishon niknas moach ha'chochma. I should have read the verse part. Let me read it again then. I'm sorry. Medaber be'inyan yom shvi shel Pesach. So this is what we're talking about, the seventh day of Pesach. Vo yizbar inyan kriyas yam shuv shenikra b'yom hazeh, that happened at this day. Inyan lamala b'drasha rishon b'drasha sheni. V'arnu tam el kiyos hayom hazecha b'nikra yom tov. V'sham b'arnu ki l'kiyos sheb'shvua rishon. Niknas mochim moach ha'chochma ha'shechabel nichlalum kol ha'mochim. That chochma has all other rest of the mochim in it. K'moshe amar chakasav kula b'chochma sisa. V'lekei k'shenishmalak and nisaso. Well, when it came in, finished coming in. Ya'az b'layla ha'chun niknas rishima de gadlus. That's where you saw the rishima de gadlus come in. The gadlus sheni, excuse me. The avad de moach ha'chochma. V'chein Oz hu yom tov gomor, because now you have all of the moching, the complete moch of chochma is in. Yisboyer inyan isra chag. So let me explain that. He said bijom la'achrov. Afal pi shibol niknas atzmos gadlos sheni. Because here we see, because Pesach, let's see, is 7 days, but the SEFIRAH starts on the second day. So therefore, on the 7 days later is when you get to isra chag. Ein zecha behidish kevin shegavad niknas b'leil shvihi shel Pesach v'inich b'rishimo. So it's not a chiddush. So he says that the chiddush, the beginning of it, is really the most important part. For the chen eino ela isro chag belvad. So there, it's only the binding part of the chag. Just in other words, I guess the finishing up the chag after the chag's over, ki b'si, or cleaning it up, ki b'si, or how do you think say that better? Ki b'si b'she'ein b'chiddush. And then the Yom Tov Mamash. So since nothing new is happening here, therefore he says that's the reason. Yoski bo niknas ikur gadlu sheni the abba, and also we have the ikur of the gadlu sheni the abba of the chain. He is chag. It's not like it's nothing. So therefore, it's like the conclusion after the chag is over to get everything put back in order or in order. Veinu chol magomor, but it's not completely and totally like a weekday. So then he says, Yizbar inin kiuv zivug b'leil shvi shel Pesach. V'hina lechem b'yom shvi shel Pesach yesh kiuv zivug. Levi shegavar ata yachol zer ampen lehisdaveg im amalchus, because that's what could be. That's what happens then. V'tam adavar, finally you're able to get to that. V'tam adavar yuba b'masha kasamta le'el. Ki ha'mamochem is pashta b'sheva b'chinos. Halacha b'chem chochma b'bina. Ve'etra de chesada, ve'etra de gevura shebedas. Ve'chesed gevura teferes, those three, chesed gevura teferes. Amnam, bebechinas hashviz, shehi ha-teferes, which is the teferes. Tzark lekavin ba shtei bechinas yachad, you have to have two ideas together at the same time. What are they? Hein beteferes and malchus, teferes and malchus. Or medet ba'achrav kanoida, so it is that teferes has a malchus on the backside. Called Bechina Me'edach Hasheva Kalulim, but Mekulam, so every aspect of these 7 has all the other 7 in it. V'lechein Heim Sheva Shavuos v'Kol Shavuos Sheva Yomim. V'Hatach B'Yom Shvi Shel Pesach Shechul Yom Shishi Shel Shavua Rishon the SEFIRAH Omer. That's that day. Nisakin Bechinas Teferes. This is a tikkun for the aspect of Teferes. So therefore, when you do Teferes, you automatically get Malchus. So therefore, it's a Yom Tov. That's a time for Yichud. But since the Mochim are not completely in order, it's not the highest level. Since they're anpin, still not grown up. Then he said, "B'bir maimer mechazoyer b'parsha b'shalach." V'zeh yizbar l'chol lashon maimer echad b'sefer hazor b'parsha b'shalach. He says, "Be'inyan kriyas yamsuf b'pasuk ma titzak alai." Almost Sham Rashbi. Once Rashbi says, Olav Shalom, Lo Tisha. On this thing, don't ask about it. Lo Tinasa is Hashem, and don't, this is what he says, the Pshat over there, I guess, don't ask, and don't test Hashem. Bavada is Shabir Hamayrach, Bezekha Ba'amok Ma'od. Kevin Shemitzida, the Rashbi, Olav Shalom, Shehifli B'chastoris Sodo. So he was very, very, he made it important to hide its secret. It's secret. Behind Milo Lo Tisha, and he said, on this word, this idea here, don't ask. So going on, he said, "B'maisa Nora Marizal be'inyan Gilui Sodas HaTorah." V'yom Shemori Zal. This is the Rishash. Excuse me, not the Rishash. This is the Marchus saying this, I guess. V'yom Shemori Zal Bir Lona Chamayim B'Chazeh. And the Yoshvim beside the Tachas al Ilanos, who were sitting there underneath the trees. And a certain raven came by. Soik v'korah gadarcho, and he was chirping like they normally do, or the north. I think a raven would make more like a caw sound, caw, like that. Then he said, Baruch Dayan Emes. And I asked him personally, that the Orav actually was talking, and he said to me, because you revealed this secret, the call b'nei Adam b'frayasya. He said, so therefore, he's punished. You're going to be punished as if based in Shama'ala. The young son should die. Take it for the base, so he went home. It was playing in the courtyard. But that night he got sick, and he died after 3 days. So then there's an obligation here to be careful. The call Zahira Labal Yilmad Teres Ataras Haso the Misha Aina Roy Vaonish Over or overall. So this is what are we doing here? But I have the tzivui of, the idea of Rabbi Memran, that now is the time this has to be publicized. He said, "The chem roy the call bal nefesh harocha the bar ma'ela the ha'astir b'tachlis ha'hester to do everything he can to hide them. Sudas ha'klal anoided b'kol ha'chochma zu ki kavod elokim hester davar. Vein makal ha'areg b'zeh ki ha'devarim nodoim, because these things are known. B'kol masha yastech ha'adam b'soda v'chugol milagalosam the Misha ain't a row. So if you take this and said that somebody's not fit to hear it, whom b'shuvach and b'vucha b'famal yashal ma'ala. For osa hefach b'zeh, person that does the opposite, machnis atzvach b'sakanach b'chatzumba b'olam hazeh. B'misas atzma, b'hikaras chas v'sholem, b'misas bonim v'katanim, nosav only nishmaso, so he really adding on to the punish of b'nishmaso, with all the neshamas of benechem she'ein kates the onsho. The gvar hiske rash becher olav v'shalom b'sov adar idra zuta v'ayin sham. So he doesn't go on more than that. It's a little bit worrisome. He said, "B'prat yesh li zocher kasher oseh be'inin the Mochin D'Katnut See." This is the point that he really is going after. V'zecha b'tam mises ben the Arizal. V'chatam she ne'enish mori zecha b'bir maimer zeh. The Moshe hizker rash becha olav v'shalom atzmo. She'amar b'chaim mila lo tishal. Ha'inyan hu ki hinei noides she'ein ha'kitzonin ne'echozim elav ha'mocha shekatnus. Ki hem dinim tekifi. V'yosa adam misase b'sodas ha'torah. Im yichir be'inyan zman ha'gados ha'elyon. So if it's a time of gados, so he says, b'shar drush chachmas ha'emes. I'm not sure what that meant. Shehem inyanim l'mal. So he explains that they're talking about things beyond this world. Ein la'adam kol kach sakana kamo b'zman she'oseh b'sodas zman ha'katnus. Because if the secrets of katnus, that's a different story. If his asko b'chem, hinech ha'chitzonim is ordered them to arouse the chitzonim b'chem mis askim sham, and they get a hold of that. cling on. And they remember, they mention, they come to awaking, a state of awake. And what do they do when they're awake? They really rebuke this guy who's dealing with it. Okay, that's it. We'll stop there. That's a shear on this time. And